Hi Baes, welcome back to Manifest Bae, where we come together to manifest your best life. Today we're going to be opening up my Boxycharm for August, the premium box, and we're also going to be going over how to manifest during times of high stress and or anxiety, which is basically right now. We have people who are losing their jobs. We have COVID running rampant, and there's a lot of stress, and it can be really hard to stay positive and stay focused when you have all of these external factors kind of just wreaking havoc in your mind. So we're gonna go over some beauty products per usual, but we're also gonna talk about ways that we can manifest and still be positive even though it doesn't seem like a really positive time right now. And I will tell you, it is a struggle to stay positive right now, but you know, it's important, especially when you're trying to create the life that you want to have. Now, do not come for me for my struggle bun, okay? I worked a full day today. I work a 9 to 5, but I'm salaried, so really I work 9 to whenever I can get the heck out of there. So I'm giving you, I don't know, office glam, 9 to 5 glam with a little bit of a struggle bun up here, and you know, we're just gonna get through it. So without further ado, let's get into the Boxycharm. So for those of you who don't know what Boxycharm is, it's basically a subscription box that you get monthly, and you pay a set amount, which for the premium, it's $35 a month. And in that box, you get, I think it's up to $175 worth of products. I think it's 6 to 7 products each time in the box. And like I said, they're usually worth up to $175. Boxycharm is one of my favorite subscriptions that I am subscribed to. And so I had a little attitude with Boxycharm for a while because I never seem to get in my box what all of the girls and guys get in their boxes on YouTube. I wasn't sure if that was because they are influencers or they have more subscribers, or I don't know. I just know I've had Boxycharm probably for like 7 years, maybe longer. I've had it for a long time. So I feel like I at least need to get, you know, some of the things that everyone else is getting. I sometimes would get random things in my box that I didn't see nobody get on any of the videos that I watch. And I usually watch the videos every month because I don't ever know how to wait to open the box and be surprised. All right, so let's go ahead and start opening the box. All right. Boxycharm usually gives you a card. The card has all of the different items that are in your box. I never really look at this because I don't really care how much each item costs, because I only paid $35 for the box. But if you're into that, it's on this card. I never look at it. I'm just happy that I got all these things for paying $35. All right, so as I am pulling these out, let's talk about manifesting during periods of stress and or anxiety. The first way to successfully do this is to have mindfulness meditation. I have always found that mindfulness meditation really helps to pull my focus onto the task at hand. Now, mindfulness meditation is where you meditate, but you're aware of thoughts that are coming into your brain by meditating, but you allow yourself to think about those thoughts. Now, I know what you're thinking. How would that de-stress me if I'm meditating and then I start thinking about all the bills I have to pay, and then I let myself think about them instead of being like, skirt, get out of my meditation session. And so the key to mindfulness meditation is when that thought comes into your head. So say you're meditating and you're sitting there and you start to think, oh my gosh, you know, the light bill is due in a week and I don't have the money to pay it. Recognize that you're thinking about that. So tell yourself, okay, yes, that light bill is due. It's urgent. It's not the best thing that's happening right now, but let's keep our focus on what we're trying to manifest. And then just let it go. That has always helped me because it's not like I'm just closing myself to all my problems. I'm just kind of putting them at bay for a second so that I can think about what I'm trying to meditate on. And you can even take it a step further. And if you think about, you know, that light bill that's due, think about what the worst thing is that will happen if you don't pay it on time. If you just can't get the thought out of your head, think about it. Okay, it's due, I don't have the money. I may get a late fee. Okay, at least I can pay the late fee. They may disconnect my lights. Okay, what steps can I do to not make that happen? Great. Move that thought aside. Stay focused on what it is you're trying to manifest. So the first item that I'm pulling out of the box is Sunday Riley High Dose Retinoid Serum. Now, I'm not sure if I picked this because Boxycharm will let you pick, I think, 1 or 2 items every month. I usually miss the email telling me I can pick because I'm usually working and busy, but sometimes I'll catch it. But I don't feel like I picked this because I have way too much skincare. I have so much skincare and I'm thankful and I'm happy, but I am literally never gonna be able to use it all in my lifetime. Like there's just so much, and that is because Boxycharm is heavy on the skincare. And I don't know if it's because of my preferences, because you can put your preferences in to determine what items you get every month. There might have been a time where I was lacking skincare, and so I made that all of my preferences, but now I am like full. So this will just be one more thing that I try to use. Sunday Riley is a great brand, especially for skincare. So this one, I'm gonna have to make a priority. This is the High Dose Retinoid Serum. With a bottle, I love this packaging. It feels really good. What is this? It says advanced strength retinoid serum, retinoid blends, and botanical retinol alternative extracts. So you apply it at night to clean skin. That's easy enough to do. It's got honey in it. That's nice. I have a 12-step skincare routine. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. And I can do a video on it. And so I can just add this to one of my steps. It's not too hard of a task. So going back to meditation. A lot of people think when you meditate, you have to sit in a room, you know, cross-legged on a yoga mat with candles burning, incense or whatever, wind chimes. You don't have to do all that. That's not realistic. Meditate where you're comfortable. If you're comfortable sitting, you know, on the couch, or you're comfortable laying in your bed, meditate there, because trying to fit the aesthetic of meditating is just gonna make you uncomfortable. Like for me, I can't sit on the floor. I hate sitting on the floor. It hurts my legs, it hurts my back. So if I try to meditate, you know, the way that we think we're supposed to, my thoughts are just full about, oh my gosh, my back's hurting, my ankle's hurting, my leg is hurting. How long do I have to sit like this? Let me hurry up and rush through this meditation so I can get up and be comfortable again. We don't want that. So you do need a quiet space. I know some people feel like they can meditate with distractions, but that's really hard. At least go somewhere quiet. It doesn't have to be dark. Just go somewhere that's quiet and comfortable and meditate. Often I will meditate laying flat in my bed, just on a pillow, looking up at the ceiling. That's most comfortable for me. I have a chaise lounge in my room. Sometimes I'll meditate on that. Go where you're comfortable, get quiet. If you can, give yourself 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is the sweet spot in meditating. If you have more time, give yourself more time for sure. But if you're like me and you're super busy, try to squeeze in at least 10 minutes. That is the optimal time, in my opinion, to get yourself in the right headspace so that you can focus on what you're manifesting. And so set a timer on your phone. If you want to use an app, I use Headspace and I use the Calm app. Those are 10 minutes. They have guided manifestations. They have guided meditations, but I don't like to use those for this because it's talking and it's telling you what to think about. And this is all about manifesting the things that you want. It's very specific and tailored to yourself. So set a timer and then just do it that route. You can put sounds if you want. So if you want to do like rain sounds or chimes, you can, but you don't have to. The goal is to limit your distractions and get in a space where you can focus. While you're meditating, take the first 2 minutes of your meditation and just think about all of the things that you're grateful for. That's it. Name as many things as you can that you're grateful for. Think about why you're grateful for them and focus on that for the first 2 minutes of your meditation. When you do that, it's gonna put your brain in a space of gratitude. And that is the #1 key to successful manifestation. You always wanna be grateful. When you put gratitude out into the universe, that's what you're gonna get back. So take the first 2 minutes, just think about everything that you're excited for. And that could even be, you might just be excited that you have 10 minutes to meditate. It doesn't matter, but focus on that before you start thinking about the things that you're manifesting. After you've spent those 2 minutes, start to think about what it is you're manifesting. So, say you're manifesting a new home. Think about that home as if it's already yours. Spend your next 8 minutes thinking about how you're gonna decorate it, how you're gonna fill the spaces. Think about what it's gonna smell like. Are you going to burn candles or incense? Think about coming home to your home. Think about that feeling that you get, that pride or that excitement as you're driving up to your new home. Think about all these things. Play it in your head like a movie. If it were me, I would do it as if I'm driving up to the house. I'm opening the garage. I'm coming in to the foyer. You know, I've got the very specific tile that I want on the ground. I have the paintings that I'm thinking about on the walls. Think about the stuff that you're gonna do in your home. Think about, parties you're gonna throw. If you're gonna, have, social gatherings, think about how that would look. You'd be surprised how fast 8 minutes goes by when you're doing that. And you just are filled in this space of happiness as you're picturing your life the way that you want it to look. The next thing that's in my box is a slip-on exfoliator. This is what I'm talking about when I say the things that I get in my box, I don't see anybody else getting on any videos that I've seen. Let me look at the card, because is this even on the card? It is. It has a price of $18. It's a self-exfoliant that cleanses the body, removing dead skin cells. Now, I did see the girls get an exfoliator in their box, but it was huge and it almost looked like, the Sonic face cleansers? It looked like that, but huge, that you put on your hand. I thought I was gonna get that. And I was actually low-key excited for that because I've been looking for an exfoliator that you put on your hand and use to clean, your whole body. And so I thought I was gonna get that, but instead I got this, which literally looks like a headband that you wet with water. I really could have done without this. Maybe I will be pleasantly surprised when I try it, but this is not the same as what I saw everyone else getting on YouTube. So again, this is why I be having attitude with you, Boxycharm, because you be giving me stuff that is questionable, but who knows, it could be amazing. I don't know. Yo, am I sweating? I'm telling you, these lights are murder for your makeup. I mean, RIP to a matte face, because these lights will really wreak havoc. If I'm sweating, we're just gonna get through it. The next tip for helping you manifest during stress or anxiety is to practice gratitude. Remember I talked about when you're meditating to take 2 minutes to think about the things you're grateful for? Let's take that a step further and create a gratitude journal. Now, a gratitude journal can be any notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can just be a 60-cent notepad that you get from Staples or Walmart. And the key is to write in this journal every single day. So in this gratitude journal, you need to write all the things that you're grateful for, but be specific in how you write these out. So for example, don't just say I'm grateful for my friends. Take it a step further. Say something like, I'm so grateful for my friend Tia because she surprised me when I was having a really bad day and brought me a cupcake, and it made me feel really happy and grateful for a friend like her. Put something like that in there that, you know, has detail and that talks about why you're grateful for it. And you don't have to fill up the journal, but just take a minute to at least fill 1 page of all of the things that you're grateful for that day and why, and give as much detail as possible. And then that gratitude journal is important because on days when you are feeling down or high stress, it's nice to refer back to that journal, and it just will serve as a reminder of all of the things that you continue to be grateful that you have in your life. Next in the Boxycharm, we have the Laura Geller Fortifying Lashes Primer. If you guys don't know what a lash primer is, it's basically just like a substance that you put on your eyelashes before you put your mascara on, and it thickens up your lashes. Some primers will elongate them a little bit. I don't know how, it's sorcery. And then your mascara goes over that substance and your eyelashes look really thick. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I can't wear false lashes. I wish I could, but they don't stay on my eyes. They never stick down, and my eyes also water really bad. So they end up just looking terrible. So I always have to beef up my natural lashes as best I can. And so I usually always use 2 mascaras to create that effect. But I used to use a primer as well. I have not tried the Laura Geller primer. I want to see what color this is. It's black. So usually, this is gonna sound weird, but I like my eyelash primers to be white because I like to see it on my eyelash and then coat it with the mascara to make sure that I caught like all of that primer. I know it's weird, but when it's black, I can't tell if I got it all. And so it's just something weird that I like to do. But this eyelash primer looks like it's a good deal. My all-time favorite is the Christian Dior primer. It's pretty expensive because it's Christian Dior, but it lasts a really long time. The last one I had, I took it right to the 3 months, which is about as long as you need to be using mascara. It usually goes bad by then. I rarely have mascaras that last that long because, like I said, I use so many coats and I double up on them all the time. But if you have the coins to spend, get the Dior eyelash primer. You will not be disappointed. You will love it. It just takes your eyelashes to another level. This one might be good too. I will try this one and let you guys know what I think. If you have tried this one, leave a comment below and let us know what you think about it. The next item is a MAC lipstick. I I saw all of the girls getting this lipstick in their BoxyCharm on YouTube, and they all got the prettiest shades of pink. Pink is my favorite color. Those of you who know me know that very well. I saw ranges from like a mauve pink to a baby pink to a light pink. So I was really hoping to get pink in this box, but I got instead this, it's like an orange red color, which ironically is my least favorite color of lipstick. I don't know why, but it does not look good on my face. I rarely will use this color. It's funny, it's got the little sweat beads on it because it was outside, but it hung in there like a champ. It didn't melt, so that's good. I will probably give this away because I don't like this color so much. So mom and sis, if you're watching, one of you let me know, and you can have this lipstick. MAC makes a great product, a great lipstick. This color just isn't for me, that's all. So our third and final tip for managing your stress and anxiety and manifesting is, I like to call this a personal bargain. What that means is, if you are just completely overwhelmed, stressed, worn out, exacerbated, tired, through, okay, bargain with yourself. Tell yourself, okay self, you clearly are not going to stop thinking about these issues. You're just not. You're not gonna shut yourself off. You're not gonna stop thinking about it. Fine. Let's just think about this crap all night in stress, but give yourself 10 minutes to just meditate and focus. I do this all the time. If I have deadlines at work that I'm stressed about and I can't stop thinking about, and I'm thinking about different ways that I can meet that deadline and who I can talk to and who I can email or who I should have emailed or what I can do, and I just can't switch it off, I'll tell myself, okay, it's time to manifest, switch it off for 10 minutes. And I literally tell myself, okay, I'm gonna give myself 10 minutes to focus on this great thing that I want for my future, and then I'm gonna allow myself to go right back to the chaos and think about it. And I think if you give yourself a personal bargain, which I know it sounds weird, that will calm your mind a minute. Essentially, you're not saying, I can't think about them again today or tonight or for the rest of the day, because you can, and really you want to, because if you're like me, if I have a deadline, it's all I can think about. And it's really hard for me to focus on anything else until I feel like I have found a solution. But if I tell myself, okay girl, give yourself 10 minutes to think about something else, and then allow yourself to dive right back into the chaos and think about how you're going to meet this deadline, I find that it's a lot easier to focus. Try it. Trust me on this and try it. Okay, the last two products I can see in the box. One is a palette, which makes me very excited because I did see everyone getting that on YouTube. And the second one is the Born This Way translucent powder, which ironically, I could use this right now because I feel like these lights have got me looking like I just ran a marathon. Again, with BoxyCharm, some of the things they send do not match my skin tone, so I always have to open things like this with caution, with hope, with optimism, because I don't know. So I've wanted this translucent powder for a very long time. So I'm glad that I'm getting it. But let's see. Oh, this actually is setting powder, so I might be all right. It looks like banana powder. This might be okay, actually. I'm hopeful. I was thinking this was like the Laura Mercier powder, where it came in like a darker color for, you know, us chocolate sisters, and then they had it in the regular color, which I can use both of those and I still do. So I think this might be the same way, but this is a great addition to the box. I'm very excited about this. Too Faced is one of my favorite companies. They just make a great product. They're inclusive. Their packaging is spectacular, and it's always pink, which is naturally my favorite color. So I'm actually excited about this and seeing if I can use this. I will be very excited about it. So good job, Boxycharm. You have redeemed yourself. Okay, last thing in the box. Ciate London. Now I may be saying that wrong, but that's okay. This is called the Editor Palette. I already like how big it is and it feels heavy. That's already a plus in my book. I have really big hands, so I hate when I get little tiny palettes. I like something sturdy I can hold on to when I'm doing my makeup. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's like this blush pink and blue on the front. And then I've already seen the colors online. They are so pretty. They're like this, they're like a lot of shimmer colors, which a lot of palettes don't usually give you so many shimmers. They try to give a good balance. My favorite palettes are the ones that give you a lot of shimmer. I like a lot of sparkle when I am doing my makeup, so I'm very excited about this. This blue color right here is one that I know I'm about to try sometime soon, especially for the fall. And so again, I'm happy with this. Overall, Boxycharm did pretty good. I mean, I liked a lot of the things that came in it. It definitely was worth it, that's for sure. But this palette and the Too Faced powders are probably my favorite. The Sunday Riley serum is excellent. I just have a lot of skincare, but I will still use it, and I still think it's a great deal. So let's recap. How do we manifest during times of stress and or anxiety? Number 1, mindfulness meditation. Give yourself 10 minutes if you can or more, quiet space, be comfortable. Spend the first 2 minutes thinking about the things you're grateful for, the last 8 focusing on the things that you want in your life. Number 2, practice gratitude. Get a gratitude journal. Write at least 1 page every day about what you're grateful for. If you don't have enough grateful things in your life to fill up a page, write whatever you can to start with. Don't stress yourself trying to fill the page with things you're grateful for, because that just adds stress to a moment that's supposed to be great. So just think about the things that you can, that you're grateful for, write them out in detail in your journal. Lastly, give yourself a personal bargain. Like I said, if you are just determined to focus on these things that are plaguing you, give your mind 10 minutes of rest to focus on something else, with the promise that you'll go back and focus on these other terrible things when you're done. I do it all the time. Like I said, if I have a deadline at work and I just can't stop thinking about it, I will tell myself, okay, let's just take 10 minutes to think about this and then go back to stressing about these deadlines. For me, it works. It's almost like a nap for your brain for thinking about all the stressful things that you have going on in your life. All right, that's it, Baes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for all the support that you guys have given me. I see you and I appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. Also, if you want to see my skincare routine, drop a comment below and I will certainly do a video on that. It's a very long routine, I will warn you, but when it comes to my skin, I need all the steps I can get. Thanks again, Baes. Bye.